Hello, FBC Salinas. This is Pastor John coming to you with another edition of the Midweek Refresher video, where I desire to do two things. Number one, provide you some information, and number two, provide you some inspiration in the middle of your week. I certainly hope your week is going well, and if not, again, may this video be a source of encouragement as well as a reminder that not only is God with us, He desires to do great things in our lives and through our lives for His kingdom. All right, so hey, real quick informational thing for you. Want to invite you to participate with us for our Vision Sunday, which is Sunday, January 23rd. We'll have a great worship service that morning, and then that evening at 6 p.m. we will gather here in the gym on campus to have a potluck dinner together. The church is providing chicken as well as some pulled pork. It's going to be a great meal. And then at about 6:45 or so, we will gather in the sanctuary to go over what we believe the Lord is leading us to do in this upcoming year, hence Vision Sunday. And so that portion of the evening, the sanctuary part, will be live streamed. So if you're unable to join us here, we hope that you will join us online and watch it as it's live streamed. Again, the church is providing the meat portion. If you can provide sides or dessert, that would be great. It's always a fantastic time to get together, not only to eat a meal together, but also to be reminded that our God is still doing work in us and through us here at FBC Salinas. So we look forward to having you join us for that particular thing. That's it for the information. As far as inspiration goes, let me tell you something. We're going through our one message, one purpose, one response throughout the month of January. And this upcoming Sunday, we talk about purpose. Again, our one purpose is as we go, we make disciples of Jesus Christ. That means we point people in the direction of Jesus Christ. We do what we can to represent Him in this world so people come to know and place their trust in Him. And what hit me as I was thinking about this is there are a variety of things that can get us off track. There are good things that we can do, don't get me wrong. But if those good things are preventing us from doing the great thing, the best thing, which is pointing people to Jesus, we need to adjust things. And one of the things that strikes me is that we have opportunities all around us all the time, yet if we forget that one purpose, we lead lives that go left, right, up, down, all over the place, and there's no central purpose. A guy by the name of John the Baptist was tempted to go in a variety of ways as far as who he was and what he was going to do. And I invite you to listen to these words from John chapter 1, and I think we can understand what he was experiencing. It says this, we pick it up in verse 19. Now this was John's testimony when the Jewish leaders in Jerusalem sent priests and Levites to ask him who he was. It's an interesting thing, isn't it? They're seeing what John the Baptist is doing, and yet they come to him asking him who he was. It's because of who he was that they could then say, okay, this makes sense or this makes sense, but they couldn't figure him out. They had no idea who he was. Continue on in verse 20. He did not fail to confess, but confessed freely, I am not the Messiah. They thought perhaps this was the long-awaited one, the long-awaited Messiah. People were coming to John the Baptist from all over the place to be baptized by him, to hear him proclaim God's truths. Imagine that temptation, and yet he stayed the course. And then we continue on, verse 21. They asked him, then who are you? Are you Elijah? I'm not. Are you the prophet? He answered, no. Finally, they said, who are you? Give us an answer to take back to those who sent us. What do you say about yourself? Consider this. They're coming at him with all these opportunities for him to have a purpose to be this person, or him to carry out the purpose of that person. They have no clue. But listen to what he says, and it's a purpose that dictated and helped him understand what he was to do in life. Listen to his response to this. He replied in the words of Isaiah the prophet, I am the voice of one calling in the wilderness, make straight the way for the Lord. John the Baptist understood his purpose. And his purpose was not about being somebody that people wanted him to be. His purpose was about being the man that God called him to be. And his purpose was to point people to the true Messiah, Jesus Christ. It's my prayer as FBC Salinas continues through these days that we will remember our one purpose, which is to go and make disciples, to point people to the one who is the true Savior, the true Messiah, the one who says, I can give you life. May we be that people filled with a purpose, a focused purpose, no matter where we are, no matter what we're doing, that we would fulfill that one purpose of going and making disciples. I love you, thankful for you, and I'm praying for you. And I certainly hope the rest of your day and week goes well. God bless you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.